This will be the first substantial snow of the season up into the high country, and you wouldn't know it. It's coming as we had plenty of blue skies today. The clouds quickly drifting in this afternoon. Otherwise, that sunshine beating down, helping to warm us up quite a bit. We were in the upper 80s this afternoon. Everyone out and about at City Park. Shorts, t-shirts kind of weather, that's for sure. We touched 86 in Fort Collins, 90s in Ray, as well as Burlington, Lamar, and Pueblo too, with upper 70s in Steamboat and over to Eagle. Looking at our climate calendar, of course, the temperature well above our average. Averages 78 and 49, and we were above by 10 degrees in both categories. Looking at our current conditions, still sitting in the 80s in and across downtown Denver, out toward DIA with winds out of the east just 13 miles per hour. They have been a bit gusty off to the eastern plains. Those winds should be backing off a bit for us later tonight. Otherwise, just a few high-level clouds drifting in across the city skyline, few scattered showers into parts of New Mexico, and just the extreme southeastern corner of the state. A ridge of high pressure that brought us the heat, the drier weather, that's going to start to shift off to the east, making way for our next area of low pressure to dig into the Four Corners late tonight, and then it will set up shop over far southeastern Colorado early tomorrow morning, and that means we're in for an upslope kind of event. You know the drill, some heavy rain and heavy snowfall up in the mountains in September. Tonight we're still dry with mostly clear skies out there. Temps falling into the 50s here in town, 49 in Greeley, with 30s primarily up in the mountains and low 60s in Lamar and Springfield. Your Futurecast, I'll kick this off by about 11 o'clock tonight. Clear skies, and that's the way you'll wake up on Saturday. You're saying, storm, where is it? We're going to be waiting till the afternoon to see that cloud cover increasing across the city. It's about 5, 6 o'clock. Mostly cloudy skies up and down the I-25 corridor. Heading to football games in northern Colorado, I think you might be all right. If you're up in the mountains, you'll start to see those rain showers first, especially out toward the western slope across I-70 and then further to the south toward Colorado Springs and Pueblo. The heaviest rain really rolls in later tomorrow night, 10, 11 p.m., and then continues throughout the overnight period into early on Sunday. That's 7 a.m. The rain stretches across the northeastern plains, and the snow becomes a bit more widespread. You can just kind of see by the coloring contours a bullseye right there along I-70 between about Vail Pass and Georgetown, looking at some really nice snow. So if you're thinking about heading up to the mountains on Sunday, going to check out the fall colors, just know you're going to be driving in winter-like conditions, slick and slippery roads out there for sure. Areas above 9,000 feet north of I-70, about 4 to 9 inches. Similar setup. You got to go a little higher toward the Saguache and Mosquito Range, about 11,000 feet, and then Pikes Peak also included in that advisory. Temperatures tomorrow a bit cooler. I mentioned that cold front that will swing in mid-morning. Upper 60s, low 70s. Will be in the 60s and 70s north of I-70, but some 50s up through the foothills. Looking at the Super 7-day forecast, the real cool-off arrives on Sunday. That's your sweater weather at 57. We bounce back to the mid-70s on Monday. Monday night into Tuesday, another quick storm rolls in, and then the 80s return by the end of next week.